Hey everybody, Kevin here. It's the Little Cutie podcast. It's not too long. Oh, did you guys enjoy the Super Bowl? Did you enjoy the Fat Bowl? Did you get fat with your friends, huh? Watching the Super Bowl commercials? Eating your Doritos, Cool Ranch Doritos, Nacho Cheese Doritos, Jalapeno Doritos? You got your nachos, burritos, hot dogs, pizza bites, pizza with pizza bite toppings, cheese. I don't know, what else do people eat? I didn't eat anything because it aired at 8:30 a.m. over here in Japan, so I just had a little coffee. I had a little koofies with my Super Bowl. I won $20 too. Yeah, dog. Bet on the Seahawks. Yeah, dog. $20. It made up for my loss of betting on Jailton Almeida last week on the UFC. Oh, that guy. Oh. Jailton Almeida, he used to weigh 225 pounds, and he's in the heavyweight division, and I always said he should go down to 205. And then he bulked up 15 pounds to 240, and he still sucks. He got worse. Anyway, enough hot UFC talk. Let's talk about the hot Super Bowl talk, man. Every time I've seen Drake, man, the guy's 23 years old, second youngest quarterback ever to start in the Super Bowl. He just looks like a little kid. Just looking at his face, he doesn't even have facial hair yet. He's just a little boy. And can you imagine being a little boy and starting in the Super Bowl? You're just a little 23-year-old boy. Just a little boy, can't even grow pubes yet. You're just starting in the Super Bowl. Well, it sucks to lose. Man, they didn't even... That Seahawks defense was hot. It was hot D all night. They were playing hot D. Yeah, they didn't even score until, the second half there? I was wondering for a while there, is this going to be the first Super Bowl where no touchdowns are scored? They had like 4 field goals before they even scored a touchdown there. Anywho, yeah, I didn't really care. I didn't really care about who won, but I was glad the Seahawks won because my $20. And Arnold is from near my hometown. Yeah, the Wikipedia was wrong. It said he was from Dana Point, but actually he's from San Clemente. I thought that didn't make any sense. It said he was from Dana Point and he went to San Clemente High School. It's like, why would he do that? Why would he not go to Dana Hills? If you're from Dana Point, you go to Dana Hills. Pay my bills. If you're from San Clemente, you go to San Clemente. Sluts are plenty. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, Super Bowl, Of course, the commercials this year were just, I don't know, just not even... I remember back when I was a little kid, it's like the commercials, that was the best part, And then, like, the movie, you'd want to watch, like, I remember still watching the Super Bowl, the preview for The Matrix. The Matrix came on and, like, you see for the first time, you see Keanu dodging bullets. And then at the end it says, what is the Matrix? Go to whatisthematrix.com. And this is like 1997, so it's like the internet just started, like, my mom's like, what's a website? I'm like, well, Mom, you gotta use the internet, you gotta use the phone modem there, so you can't make any calls. It's gonna be busy while I'm on these chat rooms talking with 40-year-old guys pretending to be 15-year-old girls. That are probably on the Epstein list. Oh yeah, big news. I don't know if you guys heard this. Turns out Ghislaine Maxwell is she's a very famous Reddit mod. I guess it's not proven yet, but there's a lot of evidence that she was this famous Reddit mod called maxwellhill. And yeah, I know this person like ran like all these different Reddit accounts and posted. They're like the most prolific poster to Reddit, and it might have been Ghislaine Maxwell. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, Reddit's top mod is part of the Pizzagate there. Oh, that's gonna hurt their stock if that comes out true. Oh, anyway, yeah, God, I hate that website. And you probably should too, because it turns out the most prolific user is Ghislaine Maxwell. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, I love it. Anyway, let's talk about the Super Bowl commercials. They're all meh. I don't know if you guys saw the one meh commercial. I thought that was the best commercial. Kind of summed up my feelings about all the commercials. They're all meh. What was that for? YouTube TV? Meh. I like that one. That was a good one. That was the only one I liked. I don't think there's a lot of AI commercials. Did you notice that? There was like 3 different companies talking about their AI. Like, oh, you should use our AI. It's the best. oh look, you can upload a picture of your home, so the AI knows exactly what your home looks like. So we can use it to map out your home, and I don't know, give the data to the government so they can have profiles on everybody and know exactly what your home looks like. And then there was, of course, the one for the Ring camera there, and they're like, don't you hate lost dogs? Everybody doesn't want dogs to be lost, right? Okay, well, you should give us all your data so we can have cameras everywhere in the whole city, and then we can search for lost dogs. Yeah, we won't use it for anything else. We'll definitely only use it to search for lost dogs. Be sure to sign up for this. We definitely won't use it to track everyone's where. We won't use AI to track your face and your gait so we can track everywhere you go. We definitely won't use it for that. We're just going to search it for lost dogs, everybody. Of course, I think my favorite commercial was the Stop Jewish Hate commercial, like the little Jewish kids going to school. And the other people are walking around like, well, what are you doing, you damn, what's the Jewish slur? I don't even know. Isn't there one? There's got, I can't remember. Anyway, they're yelling Jewish slurs, and he's like walking to school. He's like, it sucks to be Jewish. We used to be kings of the world. Nobody even knew. How do people even know I'm not Jewish? Is it my big nose? Yeah, the kid that cast. Imagine the casting for this. It's like, okay, we gotta cast a Jewish guy. And it's like, all right, well, there's thousands of people that you don't even realize are Jewish. Like what's the guy that plays Ant-Man? He's Jewish. You didn't even know that, did you, Paul Rudd? I bet you didn't even know Paul Rudd's Jewish. He is, though. I bet you didn't even know. So anyway, they're casting this commercial for the Stop Jewish Hate. It's like, okay, well, yeah, this guy's technically Jewish, but his nose isn't big enough, We gotta get a guy who looks like a stereotypical Jewish guy, with a big nose there. And like the like mouse-looking face there. Kind of like Timothy, what's that guy's name? The new hot kid, Timothy Chalamet. We need a guy that looks like Timothy Chalamet. I bet he's Jewish. I don't know if he is, but he definitely looks the part. He definitely looks like a stereotypical. he definitely looks like a stereotypical racist version of what people think Jewish people look like. Anyway, so that's what the casting director of this commercial is like. All right, we need a Timothy Chalamet-looking kid, so we can go through the high school and everyone could be like, "Oh yeah, you damn dirty Jewish kid. Oh, you think it's a good idea for Israel to just wipe out everyone that lives in Gaza, huh? Oh, you're totally fine with that, huh? That's why I hate you, even though you have nothing to do with that." So then he goes to his locker, and there's like a black kid comes up there. He's like, "Hey man, I know what it's like. People are racist against me too. I'm black. Everyone hates me too. In America, everyone hates everyone for being different. The only people that are liked in America are tall, white, blonde people. If you're not a tall, white, blonde person, everybody hates you in America. You didn't know that? Well, now you know." The black guy takes out a purple sticky note and sticks it to his chest. He's like, "All right, I support you. Let's stop Jewish hate. Put this purple square on you. You gotta wear this purple square, so everybody knows you're Jewish and everybody knows that you want to stop Asian." Hey, you know who did that? Didn't the Nazis do that? I'm pretty sure they made the Jewish people wear stars there, Remember that? I don't know if you guys have read up on your history there. The Jewish people, the Nazis made the Jewish people wear stars, and now this commercial is telling people, oh, you just put this purple square on there, If you're Jewish, you gotta wear this purple square so everybody knows you're Jewish. I don't know. I don't know if they the people that made that commercial, they don't really understand irony at all. I don't think. Anyway. Man, they paid $50 million for that, The Israel lobby paid $50 million for that commercial. Anyway. Anywho. That's it for hot Super Bowl commercial talk. Of course, the big controversy there, Bad Bunny. Dude, Bad Bunny. Have you heard of Bad Bunny? No one else has either. No, usually the Super Bowl, they get people, other people have heard of, but not this time. Not this time. We gotta stick it to Trump. We hate Trump so much, we're gonna get some dude that no one's ever heard of. He speaks Spanish. He's from Puerto Rico, where half of the Americans don't even realize it's part of America. Jennifer Lopez is also from there. But people like her because she's hot and she shakes her ass. Remember when Jennifer Lopez and Shakira were doing the Super Bowl halftime show and they just shook their ass? That's what people like. If you're from Puerto Rico and you got a great ass, you can be American. But if you're just some dude who kind of looks like he works, the fryer cook at Chili's, we don't like you. Anyway, I don't want to get too political here, I mean, good on Bad Bunny, good for him, I mean, no one knew who he was, and now everyone knows who he is. So, good on him, I don't want to criticize him for taking the opportunity, The thing is, I don't like hip hop music in general, or whatever his music style is. I don't like it. I just don't like it. All right, and I've never liked it. Even though I'm an old man now, even when I was a young boy, I didn't like it because it wasn't music. It's not music. Look, if you don't sing and you don't play an instrument, you don't make music. All right. And I think this is what's wrong with society, right? Is the most popular form of music is where they don't sing or they don't play instruments. And that's the most popular form of music, is not music. How is that? How do we live in a society where the most popular form of something is not actually the thing that it is? It's like, imagine if I do stand-up comedy, but I don't tell jokes. And imagine the most popular form of comedy is not telling any jokes, it would be called improv, so I mean, I don't care, like, guys like Bad Bunny or any of these hip hop artists, good on them, you find your audience, same thing with Jeff Dunham, like, he's a terrible comedian, but hey, there's a lot of dumb people in the world that like his stuff, and good on him. I'm happy for Jeff Dunham's success, even though he's terrible. He found an audience. He found his dumb audience that he can make money off of, So good on Bad Bunny for finding his dumb audience that he can make money off of. And good on every hip-hop artist for finding their dumb audience that they can make them, And pop artists, they make money off these dumb 15-year-old girls, Does anyone really think 15-year-old girls have the best taste in music? Because, like, that's the type of music that we push on the world to say that's the best, Like all the Grammys and the MTV Music Awards and all that. It's all this stuff that appeals to 15-year-old girls. And, like, and then adults kind of pretend that, like, they like it, So there's all these adults now that are, like, they think other people are supposed to like this type of music, so they're like, oh yeah, I like that stuff. Yeah. The stuff that 15-year-old girls like, yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's what everyone's supposed to like it, right? Everyone wants to go along to get along, as they say. Anywho, so basically what I'm trying to say, okay, there's this fight about football and soccer, right? They're like, oh, soccer should be called football because they use their feet to kick the ball, and in American football they don't, they barely kick it. They should be called hand throw, because that's what they do. It should be called hand throw, So I think the thing with hip hop music is it shouldn't be called music. It should be called dance talk, because that's what they do. They don't sing. They don't play any instruments. They dance and they talk. So we should just call it dance talk. So Bad Bunny is a very good dance talker. All the hip hop artists are very good at dance talking. But the best part of the show there, his Bad Bunny show there, is when he finished, he stopped dance talking, and then he got Lady Gaga to come on and sing with some instruments, backing her. That was a good part. And then they got Ricky Martin to sing too, and he just wails out his beautiful voice. He's like singing like an opera singer there. And it's like, wow, why don't we get Ricky Martin and Lady Gaga? Like, they can actually sing. Man, Ricky Martin's got a beautiful voice. He can sing, man. I don't think Bad Bunny can carry a note. I don't think, he's definitely not as good as Ricky Martin. Ricky Martin can shake his ass too. Bad Bunny's dance skills, I don't know, dude. He's mostly good at talking. He's not even that good at dance talk, the dance part. He's mostly good at the talking part, Anyway, this is why I don't respect anyone. I don't respect any hip hop artist, because it's something that I feel like anyone can do if they if they put like, okay, like the 10,000 hours thing, I think you could be just as good as any hip hop artist if you put maybe 500 hours. I think if you put 500 hours into it, you could be just as good as anybody. This is the same reason I don't respect anyone who's a DJ. So many DJs are probably like, oh my god, DJ Shadow, dude, DJ Steve Aoki, is that his name? I don't respect any DJ. You know why? Because I know like 17 people who are DJs. I have 17 friends who can DJ, So how much of a talent is it if you know 17 people that can, if in your immediate circle, you got 17 friends that can do it, I think playing in the NFL is a skill. Why? Because I don't know anybody that plays in the NFL, But I know 17 people that are DJs. It's the same thing with hip-hop. And that whole genre of music is like, this is not really something that requires a lifetime of honing your talent. So I don't respect you. Anyway, it was a good dance talk show. I did enjoy the dance talk show. It was a good production, It was enjoyable. But I don't know. I just kind of like music, Like my Japanese friends, they're like, who the fuck is Bad Bunny? And they're like, I don't know. Do you know Green Day? They're like, yeah, of course we know Green Day. Everybody knows Green Day. They're super famous. They play instruments and sing. You seen that show Law and... Okay, this is the problem. This is the problem with society, right? Is when the last three... I don't know. I can't remember. But when musical performances are just dance talk. And one of the most popular TV shows is Law and Order. Have you guys seen this TV show Law and Order? It's been on the air for like 30 years. And it's a terrible show. It's the most boring show I've ever watched. And every episode is exactly the same boring, dumb shit. And it's the most... There's like 17... There's like 4 different versions of this show. It's the most mediocre... Okay, that's the problem. That's the downfall of society, is mediocrity becoming popular. When art that's not even good becomes popular, that's when that's the downfall of society. All right, I guess that's it. I guess that's all from my old man ranting. Who's your favorite dance talker? I kind of like Snoop Dogg. He's a very good dance talker. I guess he's a high dance talker. He's good at getting baked. Anyway, thanks for listening. Maybe we'll see you tomorrow.